Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Bliss Journey. Today we're about to embark on a journey of our own, virtually of course. We're headed to the captivating country of China, armed with insider tips to make your trip unforgettable. Whether you're dreaming of scaling the Great Wall, wandering through ancient temples, or simply soaking in the vibrant culture, these 10 essential travel tips will be your ultimate guide. From navigating the digital landscape to embracing local customs, we've got you covered. So grab your virtual passport, fasten your seatbelts, and let's dive right into the heart of China. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on future adventures. Alright, let's kick things off with a crucial tip, especially for us digital nomads. China has what's known as the Great Firewall, which restricts access to many websites and apps we often take for granted. That's right folks, we're talking about saying a temporary Zaijian to Google, Facebook, Instagram, even YouTube. But don't panic just yet. The key to staying connected is a VPN, or virtual private network. A VPN allows you to bypass these restrictions and access your favorite sites and apps as you normally would. Before you even set foot in China, make sure to download and install a reliable VPN. I'm talking about the tried and true ones like ExpressVPN or NordVPN. Trust me, countless travelers, myself included, swear by them. And here's a pro tip, don't wait until the last minute. Test your VPN before you arrive to ensure it's working smoothly. The last thing you want is to land in China and be completely cut off from the online world. Think of it as packing your digital suitcase. VPN is your essential travel companion in the world of Chinese internet. Now let's talk about communication. While Mandarin Chinese is the official language, don't worry, you don't need to be fluent to navigate this incredible country. However, having a few basic phrases up your sleeve will definitely enhance your experience. But for everything else, there's an app for that. And by that, I mean translation apps. Google Translate and Baidu Translate will be your new best friends. Seriously, download them, keep them handy, and thank me later. Imagine this. You're at a local market, captivated by the sights and smells of exotic spices. But how do you know what you're buying? Simply whip out your phone, point the camera at the label, and voila, instant translation. These apps are also lifesavers when it comes to deciphering menus, understanding street signs, or even having short conversations with locals. Don't underestimate the power of technology to bridge language barriers and unlock a whole new level of cultural immersion. Get ready to embrace the future, my friends, because China is a cashless society on steroids. Forget about fumbling with bills and coins. In most places, cash is about as useful as a fan in a hurricane. The two digital giants ruling the payment landscape are WeChat Pay and Alipay. Think of them as the Chinese versions of Apple Pay or Venmo, but on a whole other level. From street food vendors to high-end boutiques, almost everyone uses these apps. You can even pay for a taxi ride or buy a simple bottle of water with a quick scan of your phone. Now, for my fellow international travelers, getting set up with WeChat Pay or Alipay might seem a bit daunting. But fear not, there's a solution. Both platforms offer a tourist mode specifically designed for foreigners. Tourist mode allows you to link your international credit card and use the apps seamlessly. So, ditch the bulky wallet and embrace the convenience of digital payments. Chapter 4, Passport Power, your most prized possession. Now, let's talk about safety and security. While China is generally a very safe country to travel in, it's always wise to be prepared. And one of the most important things you can do is to always, and I mean always, carry a copy of your passport with you. You never know when you might encounter a police check, especially in tourist areas. It's better to be safe than sorry, right? Keep a physical copy in a safe place, separate from your actual passport just in case. But wait, there's more. In this digital age, it's also a good idea to have a digital copy of your passport and visa stored on your phone or in the cloud. This way, even if you lose your physical copy, you'll still have access to your important documents. Remember, your passport is your golden ticket in a foreign land. Treat it with care and keep it close at hand. Chapter 5. Offline Maps, your navigation savior. Alright, fellow explorers, let's talk about finding your way around. While Google Maps might be your trusty sidekick back home, it's not always reliable in China. Remember the Great Firewall we talked about earlier? Yeah, it can play tricks on your GPS too, but don't worry, I've got your back. Before you embark on your Chinese adventure, download offline maps of the cities and regions you'll be visiting. Two excellent options are Maps.me and GoudMap, also known as AMAP. These apps work offline, meaning you can navigate streets, find attractions, and discover hidden gems without an internet connection. Trust me, having offline maps is a game changer, especially if you're venturing off the beaten path or exploring rural areas where internet access might be limited. So ditch the fear of getting lost and embrace the freedom of exploring China like a true adventurer. Chapter 6. When in China, Respecting Local Customs. Now let's delve into the heart of cultural immersion. Respecting local customs. China has a rich and ancient culture, and showing respect for their traditions will not only enhance your experience, but also make you a more responsible traveler. One of the first things to remember is that China is a collectivist culture, which means that group harmony is highly valued. Avoid loud conversations, especially in public places like temples or shrines. Speaking of temples, remember to dress modestly when visiting these sacred sites. Cover your shoulders and knees as a sign of respect. When it comes to dining, tipping is not customary in China. In fact, it can sometimes be considered rude, so leave your tipping habits at home and simply enjoy the delicious cuisine. And here's a small but significant gesture. When handing over an object, always use both hands. It's a sign of respect and shows that you value the interaction. Remember those translation apps we talked about earlier? Well, they're about to become even more valuable. While English is spoken in some tourist areas, venturing beyond the beaten path requires a bit of linguistic effort. But don't worry, you don't need to be fluent in Mandarin to make a connection. Learning a few basic phrases can go a long way in breaking down language barriers and showing locals that you're making an effort to engage with their culture. Start with the essentials. Ni hao, hello, zici, thank you, and duo shao qian, how much? These simple phrases can work wonders in everyday interactions. Imagine this, you're at a local market, and you want to ask about a beautiful silk scarf. Instead of just pointing and gesturing, you confidently say, duo shao qian? The vendor smiles, impressed by your effort, and responds with the price. That, my friends, is the magic of language. Even a few words can unlock connections and create memorable experiences. Alright, let's talk about staying healthy on your Chinese adventure. While China offers a plethora of culinary delights, it's important to be mindful of your health, especially when it comes to food and water. First things first, tap water in China is generally not safe to drink. Always carry a reusable water bottle with you and fill it up at designated water stations or buy bottled water, which is readily available everywhere. When it comes to food, be adventurous but cautious. Street food is a huge part of Chinese culture, but if you have a sensitive stomach, stick to cooked dishes and avoid raw foods. And speaking of being prepared, it's always a good idea to pack a basic first aid kit with essentials like pain relievers, anti-diarrheal medication, and bandages. Remember, a healthy traveler is a happy traveler. Get ready to experience the future of travel, my friends, because China's high-speed train network is in a league of its own. These sleek, modern trains will whisk you across vast distances at speeds of up to 350 kilometers per hour. Forget about bumpy bus rides or expensive flights. Train travel in China is not only efficient but also incredibly scenic. You'll glide past towering mountains, emerald green rice paddies, and bustling cities, all from the comfort of your seat. Booking tickets is a breeze too. You can use online platforms like Trip.com or the official 12306 China Railway app. I recommend booking in advance, especially during peak season, to secure your preferred dates and times. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as you witness the beauty of China unfold before your eyes. As we reach the end of our virtual journey, I want to leave you with one final and perhaps most important piece of advice. Be flexible. China is a vast and diverse country, and things don't always go according to plan. You might encounter language barriers, cultural differences, or unexpected delays, but that's all part of the adventure. Embrace the unexpected, go with the flow, and remember that sometimes the best travel memories are made when things don't go exactly as planned. Keep an open mind, be patient, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. The Chinese people are generally very welcoming and helpful, especially if you approach them with a smile. So, pack your sense of adventure, embrace the unknown, and get ready to create memories that will last a lifetime. And there you have it, fellow adventurers, your ultimate guide to conquering China. I hope these 10 essential travel tips have left you feeling inspired, prepared, and ready to embark on your own unforgettable journey. If you found this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the Bliss Journey for more travel inspiration, and share this video with your fellow travel enthusiasts. And don't forget to let me know in the comments below. What are you most excited to experience in China? Have you been before? Share your stories, ask your questions, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, keep exploring, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next adventure.